The capture of Fort William and Mary was a key event in the lead-up to the American Revolution, occurring on December 14 to 15, 1774. This bold colonial action, led by New Hampshire Patriots, resulted in the seizure of weapons and gunpowder from the British fort and signaled growing defiance against British rule. Background: Fort William and Mary was a British stronghold located in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It served as a storage facility for military supplies, including gunpowder and cannons. As tensions between Britain and the colonies intensified, colonial militias sought to secure weapons and ammunition to prepare for potential conflict. Reports of British reinforcements arriving to secure the fort prompted local revolutionaries to take action. The raid on the fort. On December 14, 1774, approximately 400 New Hampshire militiamen, led by John Langdon, stormed the fort. The small British garrison of 6 soldiers, commanded by Captain John Cochrane, was quickly overwhelmed. The Patriots seized around 100 barrels of gunpowder and transported them inland for use by the colonial militias. The next day, a second group led by John Sullivan returned to the fort and seized additional arms, including muskets and cannon. These weapons would later be used in the defense of American forces during the war. Colonial reaction and British response. The successful raid demonstrated the growing organization and boldness of the colonial resistance. It also revealed the vulnerabilities of British military outposts in North America. Although the British government was outraged by the event, their response was limited, as they were still attempting to maintain order without provoking full-scale rebellion. Impact on the Revolution. The capture of Fort William and Mary had significant consequences. It provided the colonial militias with much-needed gunpowder and arms. It showcased the willingness of American revolutionaries to take direct military action against British forces. It further escalated tensions between Britain and the colonies, contributing to the outbreak of war in April 1775. Conclusion. The capture of Fort William and Mary was one of the earliest acts of armed resistance against British authority and a precursor to the larger conflicts of the American Revolution. By securing vital military supplies, New Hampshire Patriots ensured that colonial forces would be better prepared for the battles to come. This daring raid underscored the growing resolve of American revolutionaries and their readiness to fight for independence.